Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. What's really stirring up the NFL rumor mill right now? Well, there's a buzz going around about a potential blockbuster trade involving T.J. Watt, the Steelers' superstar linebacker, and the 49ers. Yeah, that's right, T.J. Watt, a guy who's been the anchor of Pittsburgh's defense for years, might be on his way to San Francisco. And the rumors. They're pretty intense. The Steelers, sitting at 9-6 and facing some tight cap constraints, around $30 million, are apparently thinking about parting ways with Watt in exchange for a couple of first-round picks. They're in a bit of a rebuild mode on their defensive line, and Watt, with his knack for sacks and game-changing plays, could be the answer for the 49ers' pass rush. This potential move has sent shockwaves through the league. Watt, who's been a sack dominator since he entered the NFL, has put up some eye-popping numbers in 2025. 22 solo tackles, 7 sacks, which ties him for 24th in the league, 3 forced fumbles, and an interception. His PFF grade hovers around 90. 2, and he's been a nightmare for offenses, especially in clutch moments. He's the kind of player who can elevate a defense from good to legendary. The 49ers, who already boast a formidable front, could see this as the missing piece to truly dominate on the defensive line. Let's take a moment to analyze what Watt brings to the table. His ability to pressure the quarterback with an average of +1. 6 pressures per snap, along with a 15% higher absorption rate when double-teamed, makes him a nightmare for offensive lines. Plus, his presence on the field translates to better field position for the offense, gaining about 5 extra yards per start, which is huge in a league where every yard counts. The impact on the 49ers' defense would be immediate and profound. They could boost their sack numbers by roughly 11 more per season, making their pass rush even more relentless. And it's not just about sacks. Watt's ability to disrupt the offense's rhythm through pressures, forced fumbles, and interceptions could tip the scales in critical playoff moments. Now, let's put this into context with the 49ers' current trajectory. San Francisco, sitting at 11-4, has been one of the league's most dominant teams this season. Their defense has been a force, but adding Watt could push them over the edge, especially in the trenches where games are often won or lost. The team is already known for its strong run defense, allowing around 130 yards per game, but with Watt, that number could drop to about 100 yards. Imagine that, a 20% improvement in stopping the run. That's the kind of upgrade that can really wear down opponents over a game and in the postseason. And don't forget the mental aspect. Watt's leadership and winning mentality could elevate the entire locker room. His experience and intensity are contagious, and for a team like the 49ers, who are all in on chasing another Super Bowl, that kind of presence can be the difference maker. The NFL playoffs are all about trenches and pressure, and Watt's addition would make San Francisco's defense one of the most feared units in the league. His impact isn't just about sacks. It's about setting the tone, creating chaos for opposing offenses, and giving the 49ers offense more opportunities to control the game. Of course, the Steelers aren't just giving Watt away for free. They're looking for high draft capital, probably at least 2 first-round picks, and it's easy to see why. Watt, still in the prime of his career, is that rare combination of pass-rushing ability and game intelligence. Pittsburgh, in transition and with a cap crunch, might see this as the best way to rebuild on the fly and secure future assets. It's a tough pill for Steelers fans to swallow, especially considering Watt's impact when healthy. He's a game wrecker capable of turning the tide of any contest. For the 49ers, this move would be a statement of intent, a clear signal that they're all in for a Super Bowl push. They've built a roster that's strong on both sides of the ball, but the pass rush has been a bit inconsistent at times. Adding Watt would ensure that their defense remains elite, especially in the playoffs, where sacks and pressure are often the defining factors. Imagine a front seven featuring Nick Bosa, T.J. Watt, and the rest of that relentless unit. Opposing quarterbacks would be under constant duress, and the 49ers would have the kind of defense that keeps them in every game. Now, thinking about the bigger picture, this kind of trade could reshape the NFC West and the entire NFC landscape. The 49ers, already considered top contenders, would be even scarier. Meanwhile, the Steelers, in a rebuild mode, are betting on future drafts to replenish their roster after possibly trading away one of their brightest stars. The ripple effects could be felt for years. For fans of the 49ers, this isn't just about adding a player. It's about strengthening the championship window and cementing their status as a Super Bowl favorite once again. Of course, all this talk is still just speculation, but the NFL offseason is always full of surprises. If the Steelers decide to move on from Watt, and if the 49ers are willing to meet their demands, we could be looking at one of the most exciting trades in recent league history. The potential for Watt to join the 49ers' already stout defense makes this a storyline to follow closely over the coming weeks. The team's front office has shown they're not afraid to make bold moves, and this could be yet another example of their aggressive approach to building a championship-winning roster. And for the fans, it's about dreaming big, imagining Watt in red and gold wreaking havoc on NFC opponents, and helping the 49ers chase that sixth Super Bowl title. The excitement, the anticipation, it's all part of what makes football so great. As we get closer to the offseason, keep your eyes peeled for official confirmation, because if this trade goes down, it'll be a game changer. The NFC West already looks competitive, but with Watt on the 49ers, it might just be a league-wide nightmare for offenses trying to protect their quarterbacks. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the 49ers are definitely in a position to make a splash this offseason. They've already proven they can compete at the highest level, but with the addition of a player like TJ Watt, they could cement themselves as true Super Bowl favorites. The team's front office has shown they're willing to pull the trigger on bold moves, and this trade scenario fits right into that mold. The fans are dreaming of a dominant defense, a relentless pass rush, and another shot at that elusive sixth Lombardi trophy. Watt's potential arrival would send shockwaves through the league, and it would definitely energize the team and the fan base alike. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Watt would be the perfect addition to push the team over the edge? Or are you hesitant about giving up those valuable first-round picks? Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. This offseason promises to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and with these kinds of rumors floating around, we're all in for a wild ride. Thanks for sticking with me, and as always, go Niners.